Right, keep your opinions coming in. Arne has revealed that he's spent more time focusing on Hugo Ekitike's defending than attacking since he joined the club. The striker joined Liverpool from Eintracht Frankfurt in the summer in a deal worth £79 million and has scored 10 goals already this season. It's his off-the-ball improvements that have pleased Slot the most so far.
He had to go off, I think, in the Brighton game after 70 minutes because he had cramp. But he did double the amount of work, a little bit exaggerated, but almost double the amount of work that he did 3 months ago, where I also had to take him off with cramp. So, but his ability to score, his technique, his speed, all these things, that's just what he has. So no one is surprised to see that. But he improved a lot in terms of how much he runs during the game, how hard he works. And that's a big help for the team as well, because people are focused only on goals, but he helps us out now defensively as well. And that is also very important for a number 9. In the talks I had with him, I probably spoke more about what I expect from him defensively than offensively, because offensively he can...
What do you think of that?
Before we signed him, he had no problem with that. After we signed him, he sometimes felt like, can we also talk a bit about offense? Or but there's not so much to talk about offense with him, because that part of his game is very good. And defensively, I'm more and more excited to see what he's doing as well.
Quite an insightful answer there from Slot J. He says he's spoken to Ekitike more about defending than attacking since he joined the club. Now, you were a striker. What do you think of that?
I didn't defend that much. No, to be honest, I mean, see them comments there, he's been speaking to him about defending. Well, I mean, then that makes me think about Salah as well. But we're going to put that to one side today, because this is about Ekitike, right? Ekitike is an absolute baller. I love watching him play. He drifts into them wide areas, he comes deep, he can get turned, he's quick, he's composed when he gets into them areas, and he's clinical. And I said the other day, my comments were like, how good is he? He's arguably the best striker in the Premier League. And when I say best striker in the Premier League, I'm not saying goal scorer, because Haaland is without doubt the best goal scorer in the Premier League. But when I talk about the tools, his abilities, he's definitely in that conversation. He can, like I said, he can dribble. He uses both feet. He's good in the air. He's got good vision. His link-up play is very good. He does work hard. It seems like Slot wants him to work harder back a little bit more. And I think that will probably be like, if he does have to play in them wide areas, if he does play a 3 up front and Isak has to play there, then yeah, but I love watching him play football. He's in my fantasy football team. That's how good he is.
You're doing actually quite well on that, aren't you, in our league? Actually, we've got a voice note actually here from LS.
My points regarding Liverpool, the 4-4-2 diamond. We brought 2 wing-backs in, essentially, who hug the byline. We're playing a diamond in the middle with packed midfielders who love being on the ball. And we've got 2 top strikers in Isak and Ekitike. Is the plan, because Gakpo's not good enough to stay in the lineup and Salah's legs are going, is the plan for Salah to be a rotational striker? Or is it a case of moving Salah on, using that money to invest further in the squad, because there's not a position for him, and eventually phase Gakpo out as well?
Well, LS absolutely agrees with everything Jay Bothroyd said then, because that's what you said, didn't you?
And we had a conversation as well, by the way, at the beginning of the season, and I was saying that Liverpool are going to have to change their formation to fit them both in. Now, they are top strikers. At their absolute best, that strike force there is one of the best in the world, is without a doubt. Isak, Ekitike and Wirtz in behind. That's an unbelievable strike force. If once they start, gelling and really understanding each other's game, and I think they will, that's one of the best strike forces in the world. But like LS said there, I really do think with the players that Slot has brought in, now is a perfect time to change the formation and start working on it now, because Salah is not there. You've got Frimpong, I'm not sure if he's injured or not, but when he's fit, again, he's that player that gets up and down the wing.
Yeah, he's injured at the moment, yeah.
Kirkes, again, up and down. Then you've got the ballers in there, McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and then at the top of it, Wirtz. But if Salah was to stay, then I think, again, I mean, I said this before, is he has to adapt and evolve his game. I think evolving his game and coming into the central area as a striker could be where you see him playing going forward, because you're not going to have to do the defensive work you would as a winger, which is going forward and then sprinting back 80 yards every time you're defending. As a forward, you can, you have to work hard still, but you can get yourself into areas where you're stopping defenders playing through the lines. So I think that Salah should be thinking about that role more, but then there's a lot of competition for places there too.
OK, John has been in touch about Wirtz.
In my opinion, Florian Wirtz is getting better and better each game. Quite recently, he had created more chances than anybody else in the Premiership. Sometimes it looks like the players around him are too slow in the way of thinking and not on the same wavelength as Wirtz. With Salah now being away for at least a month, I think this is the ideal opportunity for Liverpool's front three to really blend and get it going together.
Tom, I promise you, I haven't called these people before. I promise you, because they're agreeing with me today. Everyone's agreeing with me. And again, John there saying exactly what I mean. It's an opportunity now to change your formation and start planning for life after Salah. Salah's going to be leaving at some point. I personally think it will probably be at the end of the season. Because Salah's going to want to play week in, week out. But it's a great opportunity to start working on the way you think Liverpool is going to play going forward.
OK, right, 4 games managed at Celtic, 4 defeats. Wilfred Nancy still has the full backing of the board, but how are the fans feeling? Send us your voice notes and messages. We'll be speaking to a Celtic supporter shortly.